6 or 7 years ago, I had lost the baby weight for the fifth time already. And I was where I was supposed to be as far as my weight went, but I was really miserable. I had lots of food chatter drama in my head, so much so that I would wake up and it was, what am I going to eat? How much am I going to eat? What do I have to resist eating? If I eat that thing that I'm supposed to resist eating, then what will I then have to do to make this right? And there was lots of friction around food. I remember being at work and there was a protein bar in my purse and I wasn't hungry, but all I could think about was the protein bar, eating the protein bar in my purse. And I remember thinking, enough, I have got to stop all of this chatter in my head. I felt like I had an eating disorder, or at least was on the verge of one. And it's because I had dieted on and off from the time that I was 13 years old. Well, I want to tell you the one shift that changed this for me. I was in the bathroom one day. We were in this little rental and I was in the master bathroom of this rental. And I was looking in the mirror. I'd just taken a shower. I was looking at my body and I was looking in my eyes and just not being hurried, just like noticing and just looking. But I wasn't I wasn't being I wasn't looking at my body to look at what was wrong, right? I wasn't being critical of my body, but instead I was just being curious. And I had this huge realization. It was this one thing, and this one thing made everything. I mean, it undid so much of the damage that I had experienced from dieting for all those years. The one thing I realized is I am not my body. I'm in my body, but I'm not my body. My body's not me. In fact, I'll die and my body will go in the ground, but I will still exist. And when I realized this, here's the thing, diet mentality objectifies our body, tells us that if we want to feel good and confident, we have to release the weight and then we get to feel that way. But when we realize that our body is not us and that our desire to feel free or confident or loving is actually a reflection of our true divine selves, then we start to feel that way now in the moment. And when we fully love ourselves, then we've created ground where we actually then just get to live into becoming who we want to be, because that's just who we already are on the inside. So I invite you to try this exercise. Look in the mirror. There's a link that I've put in the description. You'll have to copy and put it in your browser. If you're listening on the podcast, go ahead and go to my YouTube channel or to my website, Kerrie Nygard, Kerrie, Nygard, Nygard.com, and click on the freebie at the bottom of the front homepage there. And you can get a document that will help you go through this process of discovering who your body is and that you are not your body. Thanks.